Good morning, folks. Judge Executive Al Mattingly here, and I've got about 5 weeks left in my term as Judge Executive. We're doing a little video history, and this morning we're out at Friendly Village out off of Highway 81, and I want to talk to you a little bit about an issue that occurred 5-6 years ago when the sewage treatment plant in this subdivision and the sewage treatment plant in the Cedar Hill subdivision, where it was proposed that they be abandoned. If they were abandoned and failed, then the folks that live here plus Cedar Hills, about 225 families, would have had their homes boarded up because they would have had no sanitary facilities. Couldn't put a septic system in because the septic systems, just the lots aren't big enough. Could have put another treatment plant in, but that was not going to make a lot of sense because they were going to have the same issues and the same cost to begin with. So there was a petition filed with the Public Service Commission. Daviess County Fiscal Court decided to intervene. The RWRA intervened with us, and the treatment plants were given over for operation to RWRA while we searched for a resolution. In the end, the resolution was to take Friendly Village and Cedar Hills and connect them into RWRA's main lines. And behind me, you will see a pump station. So the good news was that all the homes in this area dumped into a collector system that dumped into the treatment plant. So we were able to come in, did some minor rehab of the sewer system itself, but took the treatment plant out and installed the pump system and then ran a pressure line all the way in near where our operations center is and tied it into RWRA.
We were grateful, the grad office was grateful to partner with the fiscal court and Representative Miles, the Department for Local Government, in securing the funding for the project. Overall, it was $2.1 million. $1 million block grant, community development block grant, and $1.2 million from the Kentucky Infrastructure Authority enabled us to find the funds to get the project completed.
Additionally, it was really important for this community whenever they started doing the surveys from door to door. We were having a hard time getting the sample surveys done to be able to apply for the additional funding. And so we really want to thank Troy Welburn and his wife Kim. They really rallied the troops in this neighborhood to let them know how important it was and what we were trying to get done in this area to make sure we could get the maximum amount of funding to be able to complete this project and keep these people in their homes safely.
Yeah, it was the efforts of Judge Mattingly and the Daviess County Fiscal Court who really rallied in Frankfort along with you, Representative Miles. You were there at every meeting. We conducted at St. Martin's Church informational meetings. It really took the whole community together to lobby and fight for this project, a very worthwhile project. So thank you very much for your help.
My name's Joe Sheppers. I'm the Executive Director at Regional Water Resource Agency, which is the sewer agency for Owensboro and Daviess County. Today we're standing here at the Cedar Hills pump station. Behind me is the recently built pump station that we had put in about 2 or 3 years ago to serve the area here in Philpott of Cedar Hills. Judge Exec Al Mattingly and Fiscal Court had numerous meetings with the Department of Local Government, DLG, up in Frankfort, and worked up a game plan. Mr. Mattingly, or Judge Mattingly, actually spearheaded the project. We were players in on it. We reached an agreement where we took over, RWRA took over receivership of both plants. After doing receivership, again with Fiscal Court's help, we started doing design of pipes, pump stations and force mains, picked both of them up. After about 2 years of design and property acquisition, we started construction on both. In 2019, Friendly Park went online. They had 69 homes and 25 mobile home units out there. Their project cost about $1.7 million. And what that was about 5.5 miles of force main and 1 pump station to bring them into our system. We now own and operate the pump station and the force main. 9 months later, in October or so of 20, this one here at Cedar Hills came online. That one was about 2.5 miles of force main, plus this pump station you see behind me, and it cost about $2.4 million. We had a pretty good team when we went to Frankfort. We could not have done it, of course, like I said, Judge Mattingly spearheaded it. We could not have done it without Representative Miles. Suzanne Miles was at all the meetings that we had in Frankfort. GRAD played a big role in it. Joanna Shake helped us out with this. And again, the Department of Local Government, their director, you know, she was willing to come on board and help us with some of the funding, especially out at Friendly Park. Yeah, we could not have done it without Joanne Shake or Representative Miles or Al Mattingly.